Hello, and welcome to Stellaris. This is actually my audio test for it, but it seems to be working fantastically so far. So I'm just gonna wing it. Okay, United Nations of Earth. So basically, this is a paradox, epic strategy. Is that what it's called again? My mind's blanking. It's just throwing out a few different genres at me. So you can choose different factions or create your own. Let's have a look at what's here. The Borg Commonalty. They're an oligarchy, every 20 years for a new ruler. They're a free haven. Everyone's welcome, regardless of who they are. So the pop growth from immigration is plus 15%, with a 50% increased immigration poll. Distinguished Admiralty. Ship fire rate is plus 10%, Admiral level cap plus 1, Fleet command limit plus 10. Hold on. Stellaris, OBS, Discord, and Steam. Yes, all's good. Fanatic Xenophile. Increased opinion for other species, and can't use no refugees. Cannot use no refugee species policy, cannot enslave entire species, and cannot displace aliens. Empire modifier, trade value plus 20%, diplomatic influence cost minus 50. Militarist, can use the no retreat war doctrine. Claim influence cost minus 10%, ship fire rate plus 10. And they are also repugnant. Amenities from jobs minus 20%. They're solitary, so pop house usage plus 10%. They're venerable, leader lifespan plus 80 years, and they're nomadic. Resettlement cost minus 25%. Pop growth from immigration plus 15%. The Azan Republic. Also, in the distant past, the Borg lived alone and nameless in the jungles of Borg Prime. One day, they picked up the radio transmissions from far away. What they heard shocked them. The sounds of friends, movies, culture, and music, things the Borg had done without for eons. Finally understanding what they'd been missing all along, the Borg took their names from these transmissions and set out into the stars in search of friends, and one day to find the source of these messages, so they might party together. Civilian statocracy? This government is an advanced form of militaristic oligarchy, where the military has subsumed all aspects of civilian administration. All government offices are held by military officers. Warrior culture has developed a hardy warrior culture. A military prowess is valued above all else, and true glory can only be found on the field of battle. Plus 20% army damage. Replaces entertainer jobs with duelists. Duelists turn allies into unity, amenities, and naval capacity. Civilian service. Are you doing your part? Full citizenship and political responsibility that comes with it is limited to those who have served a full tour duty in the military. Service guarantees citizenship. That's a reference to something that I've never seen. Was it Starship Troopers? I've only seen like the TV series of that, and I was a young kid, so if there's any lines to it, I didn't get it. I just thought, oh, it's cool, guys fighting bugs. Soldiers also produce 2 unity, naval capacity increased by 15%. Egalitarian. Any society that doesn't embrace equality between its members, where an individual can rise to any position with enough hard work, is not only deeply unfair, but ultimately counterproductive. It allows utopian living standards and cannot use autocratic government forms. Faction influence gain plus 25%, specialist output 5%. Fanatic militarist. So yeah, there's plenty of stats over here. Not sure what I would want. Thinking a human thing, but wasteful. They've seemingly no concept of frugality and are prone to useless consumption. Pop consumer goods upkeep plus 10%. Xenophile. xenophobe, sorry. Purge aliens, enslave aliens, decrease opinion for other species, cannot give aliens full citizenship, cannot allow aliens full military service, cannot use refugees welcome species policy. Well, this is xenophile. Fanatic egalitarian. Beware always those who will be despots under false. Beware always those who will be despots under false presumption that their desires and agendas are somehow more imperative than those of their fellows. Society that does not see to the needs and rights of all of its members is not society. It is a crime. Let's create a new one. Okay, we can just straight up be Vulcans. Oh, you're creepy. My god. And you can choose different world types. Let's just go with human. And again. Okay, I'm going with you. Freaky as hell, but we'll go with you. Species name. Shintari. Shintarian. Fantastic. We'll leave the biology blank. Leader names, ship names, planet names. Sure. Traits. 2 trait points left. Trait picks left. 5. So extremely adaptive. It's just a double adaptive. Decadent. This species believes that wherever there's hard work that he's doing, the work is always best done by somebody else. Not sure what to get. I'll go for very strong. Sure. get rid of very strong and just make it strong. Then I can get another point here. Sure, go for industrious. Just with such an intimidating appearance, I was thinking warrior people, but there's not too much, I think, in that one. I know, this is literally the first time I've opened this game, so I'm not seeing anything that would scream that to me beyond those two. I've mainly picked these two to cancel the others out so I could pick something else. Next. Balkgaz. Starting Stellaris system random. Yeah, we'll leave it at random. Ocean world. Ooh, I do like this. Yeah, that looks cool. Yeah, what were these meant to be again? I know. We'll go with mammalian. Ooh, ethics. Ah, this is where this stuff, the other ones will be. Fanatic militarist. The ability to project force is of paramount importance. The only way to preserve our light way of life is to make sure everyone else shares it, willingly or not. The political system in this society is renowned for its intrigue. Power struggles, shady backroom deals, and cloak and dagger scheming are par for the course. Those who survive long enough to learn the game, however, tend to learn it well. Let's have a look at traits again. Actually, what was that one that I just got rid of? It was industrious. Maybe we'll get rid of resilient? And get traditional. There we go. Traditional, and we'll get spiritualist here. Cannot use full AI rights policy? Oh well. I know militant spiritualist thing, we'll go with that. Democratic, oligarchy, dictatorial, imperial. What's this? State decides, considers the absolute right of state to decide where its citizens live and work. Aristocratic elite. Has entrenched nobility that serves the upper echelons of society, occupies the upper echelons of society. Governor level cap increased by one. Capital buildings replace some administrator jobs with nobles. Can construct construct noble states buildings that add additional noble jobs. Citizen service. Bit of a democratic thing. We'll go imperial. Warrior culture. It's not simple enough to rule. The ship of state must be guided by a king that wields enough wisdom and knowledge to steer it true. on top. Yeah, so far the music is fine. It's a bit louder than it normally will be in a game, but as long as it stays around this level, it should be fine. And it's a grand strategy, you know. It's not. I'm going to play Witcher, which is something I do need to go finish. Yeah, we'll go with this because it fits with, you know, warrior culture. A few does, but we'll go with that. Empire and I'm. Sure. I can't think of this shit on the fly. Pointy. Paradox. Domination. Yeah, that's cool. Nice colors. The marine ship's reptilian. I guess we'll stick with. Oh, I think I prefer this look. Emperor, Crown Prince, Empress, Crown Princess. Phenotypes, hairstyles. Yeah, definitely. Oh, yes, yes. Ooh, with all those candles, yes. Ooh, that's nice as well. Why can't I cycle? Use a different room for each meeting. I'll take them all. There we go. Actually. Yeah, that's fun. Just checking audio levels. Yeah, we'll go with this one. Oh. Cognat. Sure. It's not set. You have to have iron mode on. I'm flipping the game off right now. Ghost. Elliptical. Spiral 2 arms. Spring. We'll leave it at default. Play. In the eons since the first primitive Shantari communities took shape in the rugged mountain valleys of Balkgaz, our civilization has spread and prospered. Countless nation-states formed as we advanced through the technological ages, warring against each other until only one remained. Although the fighting was often brutal, those who survived nurtured a military tradition that has prevailed to this day. Now, after the discovery of the Hyperlane network, the finest minds of the Empire of Balkgaz have finished development of the first hyperdrives. The stars themselves are finally within our grasp.
Your Imperial Majesty, I am Heya, a prototype synthetic intelligence, and your humble servant. My role is to provide you with advice and counsel as you lead our empire into the great unknown.
Tell me everything.
An excellent decision. You will have my full support. Building a star empire can be a daunting task. To help get things started, I will be providing instructional missions that cover the basic steps necessary to establish ourselves as a successful interstellar power.
The first mission is to fully survey a neighboring star system. I've added it as an entry to the situation log. To access it, click on the Situation Log button in the left section of the top bar or press F2.
The Situation Log
Feels like
displays a
Palanai
list of
menu.
all currently available special projects and various other points of interest. New items will likely appear as we begin exploring the galaxy.
We need to explore our neighboring star system. To do so, select our science ship, either by clicking on ship itself or by selecting the ship in the outliner. Then click on Survey in the Fleet interface. Open the galaxy map and select a non-surveyed system with a hyperlink connection to our home system. Our science ship will now plot a course to survey all planetary bodies within this system. Building a star empire can be a daunting task. To get things started, I'll provide. Oh. Science.
This is our science ship, which is used to survey astronomical objects such as planets in a star system. A planet needs to be surveyed in order to make its resources visible.
Unsurprising there. Ooh, he is a bit loud. Ooh, damn it, I didn't want that. Me. Visor volume. Let's half him. Might be a bit drastic, but we'll go with it. Ah, good. Our home system has already been surveyed, so we should focus our efforts elsewhere. Science ships selected, open the galaxy map, right-click on a star neighboring our home system, and select Survey System. The ship will now travel to this system and survey all planetary bodies. A Bionic Veil. Dark nebula block outside sensors from being able to see into their systems. Well, let's do this one first. Survey. Resourceful. Crown Princess Faladaria the Vac is the new heir to our empire and will take the throne when our current ruler dies. This leader was born to roam the stars. They increase the survey speed by 25%. Go.
To overcome the vast distances that separate star systems, our scientists have developed the hyperdrive. This device permits travel at speeds far exceeding that of light between systems connected by hyperlanes.
Travel along a hyperlane is extremely fast, but so movement is restricted along the paths of the galactic hyperlane network. Safely entering hyperspace is only possible at the edge of the system, beyond to the destabilizing effects of the star's gravity well. Here, 1 second. I just got stopped recording.